Hello again, everybody. I'm Matt Robinson, and welcome to another exciting edition of Robinson Responds. I'm here to give you my thoughts on the third Thursday night football game of the 2024 NFL regular season. We had the Dallas Cowboys take on the New York Giants. The Cowboys would go on to win at MetLife Stadium, score 20-15. So for the Cowboys, quarterback Dak Prescott completed 22 out of 27 passes for 221 yards and 2 touchdown passes. CeeDee Lamb had 7 catches for 98 yards and a touchdown. On the defensive side, DeMarvion Overshown recorded 6 tackles. DeMarcus Lawrence recorded a sack, and Amani Oruwariye recorded an interception. On the losing end for the Giants, quarterback Daniel Jones completed 29 out of 40 passes for 281 yards and an interception. And Malik Neighbors had 12 catches for 115 yards. All right, so I'm going to give you some of my takeaways from this game. I want to start out talking about the Cowboys for a moment. Dak Prescott wasn't good, wasn't great, but was efficient, and he did enough to get the job done in this game. CeeDee Lamb played better. The attitude was better as opposed to what happened in last week's loss to the Baltimore Ravens. Was on the sideline throwing a temper tantrum, so his attitude was much better in this game. The defense was solid for the Cowboys. DeMarcus Lawrence left the game with an injury. Micah Parsons suffered an ankle injury within the last 4 minutes of the game. He's supposed to have an MRI, so it'll determine, how severe the injury is. But Dallas couldn't run the ball. Rico Dowdle was okay. Ezekiel Elliott didn't run the ball well. Dallas, if there's any positives to take away from this game, it's clearly Dallas's defense, and that's really it. Dallas's defense. Offensively, they can't run the ball. The offensive line not protecting Dak very well, especially not making lanes open for the running game. And on top of that, the Cowboys as a whole with undisciplined play. Too many penalties in this contest. And Dallas has got to clean it up because it's not going to get any easier for them. The rest of the schedule going forward is looking really rough. Their next opponent is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. As for the Giants, Malik Neighbors, the Giants have a gem of a wide receiver with him. Unfortunately, within less than 2 minutes left in the game, attempting to catch a pass, he suffers a concussion, did not return. The Giants weren't able to run the ball effectively. However, their defense was really good. But Daniel Jones wasn't good. He wasn't great, but he was efficient. However, the Giants, they're going to have to do some soul searching because they're going to have to get them a quarterback. If not in next year's draft, and then maybe in the draft coming up in the draft in 2026. They've got an offensive head coach with Brian Dable. They've got a wide receiver. Their offensive line is pretty solid. I just think 2 things that really hurt them. One, they can't run the ball, and the quarterback situation. They're going to have to get that fixed. I mean, I think this year's quarterback class, I know what is his name? Carson Beck from Georgia. He may be in this year's draft. Also, you have some other prospects, Shedeur Sanders from Colorado, Cam Rising out of Utah. So there's some prospects that will be out there in the 2025 draft. But the Giants, they've got the pieces. They've got defense. They've got offensive line. They've got a receiver that's going to be a game changer. He is going to be a star, no doubt. But 2 things hold them back right now: running the ball and a quarterback. But anyhow, the Thursday night football game was between, again, the Dallas Cowboys beating the New York Giants 20-15. So next up for Dallas is going to be a tough one where they go to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. And for the Giants, they head for a tough game in the Pacific Northwest to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Remember to click like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.